Good evening. Thank you very much for having us come out. My name is Judith K. Ginyard. I'm running for City Council in Council District 9. First, with my 5-minute introduction, I'd like to give you a little bit of background information about me. I am a 48-year-old mother of 2. My daughter sitting here in the audience, 27 years old. In addition to that, I served in the United States Army. I was a disabled veteran. After I left the service, I started working with the Department of Veterans Affairs, where I stayed there for 13 years. Upon leaving the Department of Veterans Affairs, I did a small tour of duty with the Internal Revenue Service. Unfortunately, the position that I had was classified, so I don't put it on my resume. But I did work with the Department of Veterans Affairs. In addition to that, I was the executive director of the Lincoln-Lorimer Community Development Corporation for 8 years. Proud to say that during that tenure, we were able to build 5 houses on Campania Street, the first time that new housing happened in the Lincoln-Leamington neighborhood in over 30 years, of which, as a real estate salesperson at the time, I sold 3 of the houses, and we did that project with 85% minority participation. Shortly after that, I got my broker's license, and so now I am a state licensed real estate broker. I am the broker owner of JKG Real Estate Services, and real estate business that has lasted over 14 years, starting with my sales license. I've worked at Northwood Realty, Choice Homes, and now broker owner of my own firm. During that time, I have assisted many community residents with purchasing houses, renovations, rehabs, and to put the icing on top of the cake, I was proud to do the new construction project and look forward to doing many more of those. What made me want to run for City Council was because I felt that working in the community of which I love so dearly, that a lot of the city resources wasn't coming into the district fairly. And it just bothered me that we had issues with getting garbage cans put on the street, bus stops, street sweeping, just the basic goods and services. In addition to that, that the neighborhoods were deteriorating and the investment dollars were not coming into our neighborhoods. We often heard that, well, nobody wants to go that far into the east, and that's development should happen on the outskirts. But what about the 5,000 people that live in the community, that the 5,000 homes that people have nowhere to go for food? There's no food in the Lincoln-Leamington neighborhoods and closely to the adjoining neighborhood of Homewood. There was no food. So what we did was we worked with community residents and devised a plan that would bring a shopping mall to the Lincoln and Dairy quarter. I was able to raise $1.5 million. And with the assistance of the state, phase 1 and phase 2 of that site was done. The environmental studies, phase 1 and phase 2 were done, and we were able to secure a grant for remediation work. Unfortunately, there wasn't a very strong relationship with our local council representative at the time, and we lost the site due to some of the fault of the CDC, but basically it was more so, it was an issue about who was going to do development and where. That can't happen in our district. We have a district that is suffering economically. We have a district, as you can tell by the helicopters out, that is crime-ridden. We have to be able to have opportunity come into our neighborhoods. And I think that with my background and my experience, that I will be able to foster that opportunity, looking at new jobs, economic growth, new housing. These are the things that make a good council person. One who can work with everyone in the community, not tied to 1 or 2 special interest groups, but can work fairly across the district. One who can serve with honor and dignity. And I believe that I can do that for our neighborhoods. And I want the opportunity to approach these issues, to put my life's experiences at the service of the communities that I live and love so dearly. Thank you.